It's wartime, ladies. That's W.A.R.T. time. Wartime, ladies. It's time for everybody to suit up and get in line. Because it's wartime, ladies. Hey. We live, we laugh, we love, we cry, we give, we nurture, we try and try. It's time to get together, ladies. See eye to eye, suit up and get in line, my ladies. It's wartime. Hey. Hey, my ladies, it's wartime. Hey, my ladies, it's wartime. Suit up and get in line, my ladies. It's wartime. Hey, my ladies, it's wartime. My ladies, it's wartime. My ladies, it's wartime. Suit up and get in line, my ladies. It's wartime. Hey, it's wartime, ladies. Like I said, that's W.A.R. time. Tell him what he means.
Wartime.
And what wartime stand for, Sonya?
We are no longer being resilient. We are part of the resistance.
Done
Women are the resistance.
Resilient. We are the resistance.
100.
That means we are done being demonized. We are done being sexualized. We done being criminalized, ostracized, any kind of size there can be. We're done with it. Like, we are so done with men in particular trying to tell us what we can do, when we can do, how we can do it, who we can do it with, how long we can do it, and especially what we can do with our bodies.
Preach.
Like, we done with that. We done with that. We done with it. What you want to say about wartime, Sonya?
I know that it will come over that I hate men, but all facts and honesty, I do hate men, and men need to go down.
This girl said, no, she don't. She don't mean that. Because, listen,
men got us here. And if we keep listening to men, we're never going to progress.
But we got to admit that H word is a harsh word. She'd rather not deal with men, put it that way.
I can't.
Especially those in higher power. Is pretty much really what she's saying. Because most of those men are the ones that are making these laws. Like, for instance, let's just go on and talk about it. We're going to talk about them overturning Roe versus Wade. How in the hell is a whole bunch of 80-year-old white men going to sit here and pass these laws and tell her, me, you ladies, your daughters, your nieces, your nephews, what they can and can't do with their body? Tupac said it best. If a man can't make one, he have no right to tell a woman when and where to what?
Create one.
Create one. Okay, then. So that's really what it's about. Like, I don't hate men. I love them. So I'm not going to be talking ugly about men. But at the same time, I do urge men just to pay attention to us, because a lot of times we are screaming and yelling at the top of our lungs and we just still not being heard. So now it's time for us to be like some little bitty soldiers, and like I said, it's wartime. It's time for us to start suiting up, getting in line, seeing eye to eye, ladies. And don't matter if you're black, white, yellow, green, your national origin, your color, your creed, or your demographics.
Because if one goes down, we all go down.
Because at the end of the day, whatever laws are passed regarding us, it's all of us that is regarding. It's all of us that is regarding.
And I'm gonna say that I don't hate men. I'm a white woman, and I'm talking to my white community on this. As a white woman, the abuse I've suffered at the hands of white men, and then me knowing all the laws and the policies that they're creating for all of us without even consulting us. I'm done with that. That's not hating men. It's me wanting you to wake up and to listen to us finally, because we need your help. Because sadly in this world, y'all hold the power. I think it's 87% of y'all control Congress, and 87% of y'all who could change the policies. But for Georgia, and I don't know about other states, but how Florida put marijuana and reproductive rights on the ballot in November, I would love for us all in Georgia to be, I Twitter Brian Kemp. I Facebook Brian Kemp every day, asking him to put this on the ballot in November.
And guess
he has
the
nothing to lose.
one that did put it on the ballot was a woman.
Oh, DeSantis lit. Well, they had a petition.
Well, here in Georgia, wasn't it Stacey Abrams that wanted to push for marijuana being
you don't even want to get me started on all the
like,
stuff that she told us about, and women who look like me did not vote for her. And therefore, now you're upset about stuff that she was telling you about. But that's what they do.
Exactly.
We literally turn off whoever's a Democrat or Republican because we line up in line with the Republicans or Democrats. I'm not that way. I'm an independent. I'm a proud independent.
And I really don't know what I am because earlier she sent me this little survey for Jekyll Island. And they were asking us all these political questions like your party and this and that. And I'm like, I don't know. What did you vote last year? I don't know. Who did you vote for last time? I don't know. Because they claimed that it was not about politics, but then they started asking all these questions. But it's a survey on Jekyll Island. I guess they do it yearly because I was reading the comments. Some people have actually gone. And they pay what? How much is it?
$275, wasn't it?
Yeah, for like, day. Yeah, all day long, like 9 to 5. And we're doing surveys and they're getting our opinion. So, ladies, we just want everybody to get together. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it does not matter your makeup, what size you are, what you drive, your occupation, what neighborhood you live in. At the end of the day, we are women and we are mothers. And no person has the right to tell us what we can and can't do. Like I said, when, where, how. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Not saying that we don't want men and we in our lives and we don't want to love men and, be wives or, maybe not. But, have, men in our lives that are going to be leaders, particularly leaders. And I don't mean those that are just taking control and doing what they want to and just passing laws. I mean men that actually are leading and guiding. There's a difference.
That stand with us. Yeah. And that's for a better future for all of us. I can't imagine. My opinion about this was very limited. I'm a person that still thinks if it's done in a facility, it needs restrictions a certain period.
Right.
To some extent. But I do believe women just deserve all their body autonomy. And I do believe our children, the women that's after us, is full body autonomy. They're not even going to be about weeks anymore. They want their full body autonomy. And I can say, I told you so, because I said if Roe got overturned, whenever they had the hearings, at the Congress hearings for all the judges, the last 3 judges, we said it. We said they're going to take Roe. That's the first thing they're going to do is going to take Roe. And when Amy Coney got nominated on the Supreme Court, we said this was going to happen. And everyone said we was crazy. It would not happen.
Crazy. Most of the time, people that make predictions that are off the wall, we're deemed crazy. And then when it's happened, it's like we stand over there looking like, I told you. So, that's just a little bit about what wartime is going to be about. We just jumped right into it. We have shot a couple of episodes. And we were troubleshooting. We tried some fancy equipment that we really didn't know what we were doing with. So we decided to go back to the basics. Just a little simple setup, and
see how it works.
See how it goes. And we do need 50 subscribers on our YouTube channel
to go live. Yes.
We would like to start going live on YouTube and doing snippets and short clips on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. So we urge y'all to just, even if y'all don't want to watch it, really, if you don't agree with us, we just need 50 y'all to subscribe. And you just have to hit the like and subscribe button. And that's what we need from y'all. Like, seriously, that's what we need.
Okay, let's give the basics. We are both single women with men in our lives. I have wonderful men in my life. I have more than one wonderful man in my life, to be honest with you.
I ain't saying that. I know I don't.
I mean, I'm saying I have my wonderful son-in-laws who are amazing. I have my brother who is amazing. I have some wonderful guy friends. I have some that are really good men.
Just like Chris just came over here. I called him. He just came and helped my son out. Even though that's his job.
So
and
I have wonderful
mechanic.
Guy friends, and these men most of them are amazing. A few of them are conservative, but most of them are white men. I get it. Why would a white man vote against their best interests?
Exactly. And for some reason, I don't understand. And Sonya keeps telling me this. And then I heard this other guy talking, and I was just being nosy, listening to these two guys talk down here at this place called The Facility down here. They have a little coffee shop. It's actually where they do like the gun range for
yeah.
They were saying they were under attack, and I'm like, who under attack?
It was white men, right?
It was two white guys. And then I was
That's
thought about what they were saying,
ladies.
Because this one guy was like, "No, we're under attack. We're under attack," and I'm like, United States, like,
listen,
got me looking for.
Listen, and this is what white men need to understand. You're not under attack. Calm down. Calm down. You're not under attack. I promise you. Especially younger men that's probably Gen X and younger, like, you never fit into that patriarchy thinking anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. There's a part of you, like, statistically, and I do generalize it. I do go by statistics a lot, but statistically, y'all have this confusion. Y'all don't share y'all's emotions, y'all's feelings. Y'all try to be hunter-gatherers. What is it? The Roman Empire. Like, I get it. I honestly, maybe all the guy men are in my life, my son-in-laws and all my brothers and everybody, maybe y'all are test dummies for me. I don't know. I'm just saying. I just know that I love these men, and I know they have the hardest time with emotions. Like, that's their problem. Is they don't, I think that they this mentality, they have to be strong.
I think it's just how
macho men.
I think it's all about how they're raised. You know, I got some strong macho men. My sons are strong, but their father and I raised them to, you know, always be open and honest about how they felt about things, because hold your feelings in, give you a headache and some stress and some more stuff. And not only that, like, how else is people going to know how you feel about them if you don't open your mouth and say it? Or about a situation. If you don't like something, you better open your mouth and say you don't like it.
100%.
Like, you know, like that post you made, what you say you taught your daughters about good and bad touch a long time ago.
Yes. I mean, like, when my girls, and still, I taught my daughters about good and bad touch, and still men got through the process.
Mm-hmm.
But they always knew that if anything made them feel uncomfortable, like, it was no. Like, that's just no. And why I'm putting that is because I have people in my hometown message me because a good man made a mistake. And the best advice I can give him is he needs to listen to Joe Biden and do what Joe Biden done after his mistake. And then, like, your mistake is probably going to take something with the courts. I mean, it's going to be something. But, I mean, you own it. It was inappropriate. And apologize. And say, I'm going to do better. And and then take your responsibility.
And actually
say, I plead guilty. This person's never been in trouble. They should have their first offender. I mean, yes, and change. And then maybe his purpose is to show that, hey, look, we can't go and tickle and play with young girls anymore.
Exactly.
That's not our children.
Exactly.
I thought that was clear.
Oh, so that's what it was. Now he was tickling.
My best understanding was like that he was tickling and playing with them.
You can't make me believe tickling and playing got that man arrested. Not that man. Not that man.
That's just what I've heard.
Not that man.
And it was
we need a little background of that man. He used to be on the police force, big dog 30
on the police
years,
force. Department of Corrections, was a captain. When I tell you a good
now
man,
a preacher.
Honestly, when I tell you, like, I would have never. When I tell you this man, literally, when my husband died, I worked at the prison. Everyone's husband tried to talk to me. So if any of y'all listen, that all your husbands are hoes. I'm serious. You call me. They know. And then whenever I wouldn't mess with them married men, would not mess with them, guess what they did? They started treating me like I was shit. And that's facts.
Oh!
Because I started dating a dude that worked in the tag plant, and they could not stand it. Oh, after my husband's death, that's what they put me through.
This girl.
This man was a respectful man. He was kind. He was nothing like this.
So do you feel like it could have been misinterpreted?
I think that maybe. But the thing is, he should have knew better. There's no taking up for it. He should have knew better.
How old were these girls? Teenagers.
Preteen to teen, and that's what.
Oh, okay, yeah. You don't tickle no preteen.
Exactly. I just don't. And I don't listen. This is all allegedly. This is grapevine. The streets talking. I don't know. This is my best interpretation. But to me, we should not be touching anyone at all.
Period.
Because it supposedly happened at a church event, and everybody was around, and nobody said nothing. I mean, it's just a very private story, and but this is pretty much it's on Facebook, so on the book. I mean, it's not like it's that secretive, but I don't want to excuse it either. That's like when I was telling someone, I'm not trying to. There's no excuse for it, for him to be this age, 59, I think, or late 50s. No excuse. Worked in the Department of Correction. They have, you know what I'm saying? No excuse to think that it was okay. But in a church surrounding, maybe people that you love and you care, like loving and friendly, maybe. But I'm going to tell you this. Go do what President Joe Biden done. Because he still come back. He done it 5 years ago, and he come back and he won an election. Because he went and he apologized. Said he was going to do better, and he did better.
What you do that?
There was 12 women that come out in a New York Times article that said that he made them uncomfortable. He got into their personal space. Because, like, Joy, Whoopi, I watched The View, which is all evil to some of y'all, but I love The View.
But he's like a grandpa.
Yeah, and they said that his hugs are amazing. But this is people like he worked with, like staffers and stuff through the years. Oh. So, it was much uncomfortable. And then they'll come out with the 12th victim was Tara Reid. And then she told the same story as all the other women told.
Okay.
But she said that he followed her back after a run one day and that he assaulted her in a hotel, like in the hallway of her hotel. I research. I educate myself. But I would love never to have to cast another vote for any man that has any questionable behavior. Any.
And
that's how hard that is for me?
That's not possible. That's
well,
not
I mean, possible. It is possible.
It's not going to be possible. We get a woman up in there.
Listen,
if we get a woman up in there, because that's what this is about, women being done.
We both have had some kind of like vision or prophet. Like it's like women leading. Like we both have had that at different times. Like you can't like. So when people say like they prophesized about Donald Trump being president and the trumpet and all that, well, guess what? We both had different visions and dreams of women having power and us progressing together as a community.
Exactly.
Because we're the nurturers. We're the mothers.
We're the givers. We're the lovers. We are the teachers. We are that sweet, 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 cool breeze you need on a hot summer's day. That's just what we do for people. I
was watching Manhunt. Have you watched that on Apple anymore? The episode that dropped today, and it got me to the story. I started researching this man, and and it said the guy said that when he got from being a slave. No, it was Harriet Tubman. I'm telling you, I've been researching and I've been a little blazed.
So which show were you watching?
Manhunt. But I went to sit, and then I read about Harriet.
Okay.
But it said that when she got to is it Virginia where she got, and she was free. When she reached freedom, she said she looked up and it was heaven. And I was like, because that's what the girl that got her freedom, she loses it in today's episode.
This girl finna be boo-hooing about girl.
I'm just saying like that, but like everybody, like today I was accused. The friend I told you about on TikTok, we still having that conversation.
That's why she said I'm conservative, cause Hunter, listen, people, especially my people. I'm no disrespect. I'll probably make a lot of jokes about some of this stuff that she over here boo-hooing about. Why? Because it don't affect me like it affects her. It probably should, because I'm black.
Why? But do you know why? Why? Because you have never been able to feel that part.
Well, because
she never had it happen really to her until recently.
Well, I've never been able to feel that part. I'm mean as hell. I probably would have been Harriet. I would have been hairy. And I'd have been shooting my own people if they talking about turning around. No, bitch, you're not going nowhere. Get your ass back in line and suit up and get in line. It's wartime, lady. Like, that would, for real, I would have been Harriet Tubman. You can't make me believe that lady was nice. Look at her face. She like a little bit bulldog.
Because she had been, listen.
She like a little bulldog all the time. She had to be tough.
She
did have to be tough. She did. So that's what I'm saying. I definitely would have been her. Exactly. It wouldn't have been no sweet nothing to me.
And we got to put on, like, as the white community, white women, we have got to put on our tough skin. Like, how emotional I get. That's that white tears, girl. That's that white guilt.
Girl, see that, and that's why I be laughing at her, because I don't got that guilt. So I'm sorry. That's why I be over here laughing like, what the fuck is she crying for? Like, what is she
It's sad because today, finally, when I said something about that video, and she said, finally, you pull out the racist card. Or was it yesterday? She said the racist card. And I know that my conservatives, this is y'all's new dog whistle. Y'all been told that if you pull out the race card or whatever, they lose the argument. Negative. Racism exists in America, and the denial of it is the problem.
Okay, now let's get to my racism.
This is where we have issues with it. But
this is what's going on with me here. Now, I have a neighbor that lives next door to me that is a white T-man. And he and I used to get along very, very well. Then he got upset with me because I called the 911 because his dog was attacking my dog. That was on a leash and, and everything. So then when the police... Can I say that word? The papa?
Just say papa. We have no idea.
We don't know what we can and can't say. So when 911 came, he kept calling me. He kept saying that black... But he was saying the whole bitch word. And this young white police got in his face and said, look, if you assault her one more time, I'm going to arrest you. He was like, what? He was like, keep calling her that, and I'm going to arrest you for assault. You cannot call her that. Now, that was in October of 2023. That was Officer Smith. Let's move forward to I want to say like the 4th of March. My vehicle stopped working and I parked it in this gas station. And they told me I could. The manager said it was okay. The next day I went up there and made sure everything was okay. I had called for a tow truck. He was out of town. It was my tow truck, so I didn't want to have to wait on somebody else. So I called that night. Mr. Skip said it was fine to leave it there. Okay, so then the next morning we go to get the car. It's gone. They've had it towed. It's been towed all of an hour and 30 minutes, and they charged me $350 to get that vehicle back. And she was just rude and hateful about it, and had the nerve to tell me that we don't want anybody keeping their car in our parking lot 4 hours, let alone 24 hours. So my thing is like, what if I'm thinking like something logical, like say me and my husband want to meet for lunch, and let's say we went out to lunch, and lunch turned into a little rendezvous at the hotel for a couple of hours, and my car is parked at the... I mean, would she have towed my car? I'm just thinking like, or anything like that.
It's because you talked to him, and that's the problem.
And that is the problem. I spoke with several people. I spoke with her. I spoke with Dream. I spoke with Skip. Like I spoke with, and then the other little girl, I don't even know her name. But so a whole 8 days later, on the 12th of March, my car is getting repaired. I'm standing outside a Chinese restaurant, and this lady pulls up and calls me the N-word, B-I-T-C-H, the N-word, C-U-N-T. She called me those words and then pulled off. And so I was like thrown aback. I know her personally. I have her phone number. So I called like, did you really say what you said? Oh, then I was a inbred Tennessee hillbilly, and she just kept on calling me the N-word over and over on the phone. Made the statement that it was freedom of speech. She was not at work now. I'm like, no, you're not at work, but you were in full uniform. Like, you're on camera. We walked through the store together. You got in your car and you pulled up beside me while I was waiting on my Uber. So I called the police to see if they could pull the cameras, to see if the cameras would simply just show her pulling up and stopping. That alone would let them know that she stopped and said something to me. There was no reason for her to stop right there. The police apparently had already spoken with her. She's giving them all these lies about my daughter's been calling her, my friend's been calling her, my husband's been calling her. I ain't got no husband. That's why I knew she was lying, because she's telling them all these people that don't even exist in my life have been calling and harassing her. So the police told me he already knew about my case. I'm like, what case? I don't know about a case. Nobody's told me about a case. You know, so I told him what was going on. Before I could even get to finish telling him what was going on, he told me that if he went and viewed these cameras and did not see her car in this camera pull up next to me, that he was going to arrest me for false police report. And I'm like, well, first of all, I don't even know if the cameras are in the view.
Well, the manager told you they wasn't.
Yeah,
he said it was
I
a
had
blind
already
spot.
spoken to the manager who told me it was a blind spot, who got mad at me because I asked him if I was unalived in that parking lot, would the cameras pick it up?
And what would they consider, like, if it wasn't, like, right like this, or, like, if you was standing over there, like, where the car is, and she was up here, would they consider that?
It's still an entire parking lot.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
And
like,
so I'm not understanding why the entire parking lot is not
trust police.
under surveillance.
I love the sheriff that's in my hometown, but he's amazing. But
so let me finish getting to this. So this officer Lewis, Lieutenant Lewis with the Glenn County Police Department, told me that her calling me the NBITCH and CUNT was not a hate crime. Oh, it's not nice. It's very distasteful, but it's nothing wrong with it. I'm like, okay, but in October, officers were going to arrest a 70-some-year-old YT man for calling me literally nicer than what she did, but still derogatory towards my race. So she's trying to make it seem like now, of course, that I'm the aggressor. I'm the one that started everything, when in actuality, you sat and festered for a whole 8 days. Put it in your head that when I see her, I'm going to assault her verbally. I'm going to say whatever I want to say to her. Or then again, she might have thought about it as she walked through the store. Because in the store, she never said anything to me in the store.
That's like today, me and my friend, I messaged her a long thing, sent her another video, because sometimes they don't understand what I'm saying. So hopefully somewhere else to lay in that message will be more clearer. And she said, if you think that I don't care about all humans, then we shouldn't be friends. I never said that. I said, where did I say that at? But that's what she heard. That's the problem, because we don't conversate. We for me, and like from like me having the conversation with most women that look like me or my mom, it's this automatic defense. And like when you get on this side of it, you can see it. Does that make sense? When I was that, like, I still have it. I mean, I'm not like, and that's why I try to explain, like, that one Facebook post was about racism, because I didn't see it. Mm-hmm. But now that I do see it, when it does raise up in me, because it's still there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still in our subconscious. Like, we have to think, why did I think that way?
We about to close this up, but I said that Sonya's always so serious about everything, so we're going to close this up with a little funny. A little preconceived notion that I had in my mind about YT women.
Please.
Especially those that dated BLK men. Mm-hmm. For some reason, all of them, I had a preconceived notion that they all did they live like this right here, because they thought that's how we talk right here.
No, I just do it because I like Kissy Douglas.
But this lady named Michelle Oblinsky, I'm sure Michelle won't mind me saying. So we were talking about it one day, and I was like, I said, we don't talk like that. Like, we may have attitude and sass, but we don't talk like. She was like, what are you talking about? I said, most YT ladies that, date black men, they do their lips like this. She said, yeah, because most black men have these full, luscious lips. She said, and that's really what we love about them. And we don't have that. She said, we don't have that. She said, that's why Kylie Jenner had everybody sucking their lips. Like, we don't have that. She said, so we do this right here to make our lips appear fuller.
You know I do.
And I was like, really?
And she was like, yes.
And she said, I don't talk like this. I said, you don't. But I do know some that do. She's like, yeah, those are the real ratchet ones. Like, they can't help it. They was ratchet anyway, if they dated them or not.
We know their names. We ain't gonna say them right now.
So, I don't. I mean, I don't know about
No, that was bad. I should have said that. I know what she's saying because I know women, and I know that women... But
ladies, we love y'all because y'all are us and we are y'all, and we are all goddesses. And if we all just get together and just stand together and get on one accord when it comes to this earth, this world, this life we live, it'll be so much easier. It will be so much easier instead of 100. Us always trying to fight each other. Instead of us, especially women in the South, always whatever our man says is right. We need to stop that. Okay. We need to stop that. Like, it's too much going on from sexual abuse to political abuse of political power, abuse of authority when it comes to police officers. I'm telling you, they Hawaii's be 10 toes down for them. We got to stop that, ladies. We got to get our own identity, and that's all that wartime is about. So, like I said, let's get these subscribers up. How many we need?
50.
We need 50 subscribers so that we can go live on YouTube. When we finish here, we're going live on TikTok because she already got 1,000. I'm trying to get like her. Like, dang, I got like this many. She got like, So, but anyway, yeah, we appreciate y'all. So
She got all Facebook followers though.
Yeah, I do.
Which I don't want.
They won't even let me accept no more friends.
My kids won't allow me to have.
And Facebook be dropping their money in my account. I be like,
I need a part of it.
So, you know.
And we both have somewhat jobs, so.
So, yeah, we always, it's money to be made. So, like I said, I'm Queen, and this is...
Just Sonia. And it's going to be Olivia sometime.
Wartime. Olivia and Lisa. That's our
incognito, our aliases.
Aliases.
That's
yeah.
Alias.
Alias. Moniker. No, let me stop. We about to close this up. But I said that Sonia's always so serious about everything, so we're going to close this up with a little funny. A little preconceived notion that I had in my mind about white tea women.
Please.
Especially those that dated BLK men. Mm-hmm. For some reason, all of them, I had a preconceived notion that they all did their lips like this right here. Because they thought that's how we talk right here.
No, I just do it because I like kissy duck.
But this lady named Michelle Oblinsky, I'm sure Michelle won't mind me saying. So we were talking about it one day, and I was like, I said, we don't talk like that. Like, we may have attitude and sass, but we don't talk like. She was like, what are you talking about? I said, most white tea ladies that, date black men, they do their lips like this. She said, yeah, because most black men have these full, luscious lips. She said, and that's really what we love about them. And we don't have that. She said, we don't have that. She said, that's why Kylie Jenner had everybody sucking their lips. Like, we don't have that. She said, so we do this right here to make our lips appear fuller.
You know I do.
And I was like, really?
And she was like, yes.
And she said, I don't talk like this. I said, you don't. But I do know some that do. She's like, yeah, those are the real ratchet ones. Like, they can't help it. They was ratchet anyway, if they dated them or not.
We know their names. We ain't going to say them right now.
So, I don't. I mean, I don't know about
it. No, that was bad. I should have said that. I know what she's saying because I know women, and I know that women...
But ladies, we love y'all because y'all are us and we are y'all, and we are all goddesses. And if we all just get together and just stand together and get on one accord when it comes to this earth, this world, this life we live, it'll be so much easier. It will be so much easier instead of 100. Us always trying to fight each other. Instead of us, especially women in the South, always whatever our man says is right. And we need to stop that. Okay. We need to stop that. Like, it's too much going on from sexual abuse to political abuse of political power, abuse of authority when it comes to police officers. I'm telling you, they Hawaii's be 10 toes down for them. We got to stop that, ladies. We got to get our own identity, and that's all that wartime is about. So like I said, let's get these subscribers up. How many we need?
50.
We need 50 subscribers so that we can go live on YouTube. When we finish here, we're going live on TikTok because she already got 1,000. I'm trying to get like her. Like, dang, I got like this many. She got like, So, but anyway, yeah, we appreciate y'all. So
She got all Facebook followers though.
Yeah, I do. They won't even let me accept no more friends.
My kids won't allow me to have.
And Facebook be dropping their money in my account. I be like,
I need a part of it.
So, you know.
And we both have somewhat jobs, so.
So, yeah, we always, it's money to be made. So, like I said, I'm Queen, and this is...
Just Sonya.
And
you're going to be Olivia sometime.
Wartime. Olivia and Lisa. That's our what
Incognito, our
aliases.
That's
yeah.
aliases.
Alias. Moniker. No, let me stop.